choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
Hello everyone.
So
Welcome back
Shion's
to...
thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
So, welcome back to Tales of Arise. I did go in and try and clear some, because I was like, well, a lot of this, just going through dungeons, is not necessarily something I want to, like, put into the recording. Wait, which way is... Okay, well, we can fast travel. I can fast travel. I see absolutely no reason not to go back and heal right quick. No reason at all. Because I definitely went through a lot of resources there.
We finally made it.
I did have to use up a orange gel. So buy that real quick. Do you have new stuff for me? Interesting. So these are a bunch of items I've never even seen. I have to assume that these are being unlocked. I'll be able to get to them later. So that's something on the horizon, but we'll wait until I can actually make it. Before I rest, let me go ahead and look at this, because that feels important.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
It looks like they burrowed into
All
the...
4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
Yeah, that was my guess. They probably went to their
So
respective
even though
lands.
they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before
Yeah, it seems
Pelagian.
something to do with Renans.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Yep.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go and get our CP back. Seems like a good plan.
Curry, perhaps. Or burgers. No, mashed potatoes. It's so hard.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary
I love how
art.
excited he gets about nothing. Oh, I always hate that. Like, I get so you can't just, like, grind them out, but at the same time, I want to see them.
So, Halim, care if I hang out for a while?
We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Okay, I hadn't seen that before. That is great. Alvin's just over there, like, you know, polishing and, like, sharpening his sword. And was like, oh my
Shall we get
god,
moving?
shut up. Oh, more stuff. Lots of friendly animals. Good job, Law.
Hey, look! We've got way more animals.
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
Alright, so that's how far we've gotten. We'll go and teleport to there. Actually mad that I used up I used a CP not knowing that
Finally.
this was right here.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
So is this just a more dungeon? Signs point to yes. Alright, grab some hex breakers. Oh, I almost juked them.
Here goes!
Although I did somehow only get 2 of them, which is impressive.
It's a
Primed and ready. Your wings won't save you from me.
Be still! You're mine! You're finished!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you.
Yeah, I did not want to let that guy recover.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Escape! Dragon, go on!
Here!
I'm ready! Blow them away!
Very, very professionally done, if I say so myself. And I do.
Looks like it could be worth something.
I'm glad that one didn't come along. There's a whole bunch over there. I don't really see a purpose in fighting. Alright, we got a lemon gel. Just one again.
Resonate with the earth. In a bind.
Sealed! Get on
It's
in there
over.
with the
I'll
others!
face you.
You're mine!
Those arms need an actual...
Sovereign Alpha!
Elusive deity.
You're finished!
Going in!
Here I come!
Going in!
Can you take it?
Sleep now!
Here I come! You're finished!
I'm ready.
Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
So this is like a whole new way of playing that I hadn't really thought about before.
Small,
Of just
but a victory
drawing them
nonetheless.
away and they
We
don't
have
all...
a long
I
way
forget they
yet
were
to
leached
go.
together.
It sure got cold
it
all
was
of a sudden
specific
after we
encounters.
passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Yeah, they just didn't leash over this way. Can I slip behind this guy? Answer is no.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Dance in the wind!
Finished!
Sleep now!
Dragon form!
More for the
Lightning thrust! Struck!
This one's mine!
That statue wielded arts? Now I've seen
Here I
everything!
come! It's over!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Sword Rain Alpha! Sword Rain Alpha!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
You're mine! You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Commander of Heaven!
There we go.
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
You're
Don't
mine!
worry, I've got
It's over.
plenty to go around.
Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning thrust! You're mine! It's over!
Let us now!
Rimmo!
Astral energy!
There we go again.
Say no more!
I'm getting way better at juggling, I've got to say.
You
Pro
sure
Juggler
showed
Raka
them.
over here.
All in a day's work.
Man, I mispronounced my own name. I said Raka, not Raka.
This will be a delicious piece
You're
of
mine!
cake!
It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Sleep now.
We've got flyers.
I got one. Let a marksman handle it.
Far enough!
All yours.
I'll grind you into
Going in!
Take this.
Now!
Jolene! In an instant. Impact Cross. We work well together.
like a finely timed waltz.
You're finished.
Hold on to your art. Here I come.
Sword Rain Alpha. Dragon Swarm.
I'm ready!
We managed to turn the tide.
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
Inferno crossing!
Air
Sword
drop.
Rain Alpha. Dragon Swarm. An astral art.
That's my cue.
Here I come. Shut him down. You picked the wrong fight.
All right. Oh, I thought that would be hard. Like they said, he wasn't
Seems
normal.
about right to me.
Darn it! I was hoping to not. There's enemies everywhere, but this is a very obvious. Like this is a place you need to go area.
Hi, Hoodle.
Here I come. It's over.
Why did you say hi, Hoodle? Like, this is clearly not Hoodle.
Lightning thrust.
Oh, he's probably hide Hoodle.
This one's mine!
Here I come. You're finished.
Tempest Wyvern!
Get on in there with
Sword
the
Rain Alpha.
Stalagmite!
Dazzle. It's over.
Take this!
time.
Here I come. You're finished.
Piercing
Here's
roar!
another.
Sword Rain Alpha.
I'll face you! Resonate with the earth!
You're mine.
Stalagmite!
Dragon Swarm. Sword Rain Alpha. Rimmo.
Astral
No,
energy.
every time I pick Rinwell, it parties with Alphen. Like it's a good scene and I like it, but at the same time,
I've been doing really great lately. Out of my way!
Resonate with the earth!
This one's mine!
Sword Rain Alpha. The flame inside me yearns
They
to
may
be
look
let
cute
free.
and stuff, but they're
Stay
bigger.
calm. I shall provide assistance.
Sword Rain Alpha.
This one's
Lightning
mine!
thrust.
Inferno crossing!
Take this!
okay. Remember I said I was good at juggling?
Switch to
Try
hard!
harder. My turn. I'm not done. Dragon Swarm.
Shield and face!
Sword Rain Alpha.
Now.
Rimmo.
Astral
Stop.
energy.
Say no more.
Going with Alphen?
Well done.
You're mine. It's over.
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot.
Sword Rain
Actually,
Alpha.
perhaps bound is
Be
more
still.
appropriate.
Let's talk. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Dance in the wind.
No escape.
Air thrust.
Inferno crossing!
I love how they just keep
Everyone
using
hanging in there?
abilities. Oh,
Looks
Sapphire
like-
Guard. That looks like something I want. Is that for you? No. For you?
Some solid equipment.
Oh, I think that's one of those new items I hadn't seen before. Not enough of them, but hey, it's good to pick them up. Yeah, and that explains how we ran into him in Cyslodia.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
Fast travel, obviously.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
I was gonna say this will be a lost section.
Are you okay, Law?
A lot of memories here.
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Just look around, make sure there's no like hidden presence anywhere. See, I found something. I have to wonder if this area is secure.
Oh,
Wait.
good. We can cross through here.
Because it feels like this is an area that the Slodians didn't really know about.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly. It really is you.
Forgetting someone?
Renwell. Oh, glad to see you're doing
Okay,
okay.
this is a place to know about.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
Yeah, someone pulled a Majora.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I mean, they kind of owe you.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance.
You just said you didn't realize it was him?
So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
I do think it's kind of, like... It's interesting that... Because I didn't even think about that, but he was like, oh, like, it really is you? But yet, he'd never seen Alphen's face before. I'd be surprised if he remembered his voice that well. I mean, I definitely... If I ran into someone I hadn't talked to in... I guess it's only actually been a couple of weeks, actually.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
We do have a dock.
Especially not Renan's. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge
I mean,
galleys.
other than Almadria's?
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it.
What do you have to say? We'll see to it that people can sit out to Gareth Harris. Look out for the place. Don't worry. Just stay safe out there, alright?
Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harrows should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harrows would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Great revolutionary.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
So I assume it wants me to go to Cyslodia? I'm not 100% sure. Like, if it were up to me, and it kind of, I mean, like, obviously it actually is, but if it were up to me, I would just go to the docks.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Interesting. So, it, like I said, it says to find a ship? It does say there's a quest here. I guess I should find.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to
We
get here
walked
faster.
across the street? Shut up, Ridwell.
Huh? You?
Yeah.
What?
Could that be...
That move?
What the hell?
I don't know. What?
Oh, come on. Again?
They even voice acted it. I don't know what's happening.
I'm skeptical.
Of?
Maybe if we use that. You did it!
What?
Calm down, dude.
Explain something, please.
Let's hurry.
Legitimately? That almost feels like when you
What
mod
language was
something.
that? Lawese? I didn't understand a word of it.
Sorry about that. That was Patvo, an old friend of mine. He's like a little bro to me. There's a Zoogle on the loose that he couldn't finish off. Want to help deal with it?
No, I never do
Another?
those.
Well, I guess it can't be helped.
So yeah, that felt like when you mod a game and you just have to like throw random lines of dialogue together to try and make your quest make sense. Red says find a ship? And I have no idea. So, you know what? The only thing that makes sense is the hidden wharf, yeah? And like I was gonna say, that's the most obvious place that I can think of. And sure enough, that is where the main quest goes. So go me, I'm the best.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I have to wonder if I missed a bunch of stuff. Like I would have got if I just ran all this way.
hell if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all.
Oh, wow.
And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
This does not sound like the Dark Wings.
Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help.
Plus, we, like,
Hop aboard,
liberated
folks.
the land. Like, they kind of owe us a little bit. Oh, I hope this isn't a point of no return. You know what, just in case? Let me make a save down here. I wonder if I was supposed to go find the little lights that went to each of the lands. Oh, that was abrupt.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
That seems a lot
What
more
do you
likely.
mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Interesting.
Shion?
Are people in touch with magic or
I'm
being
okay.
affected by it?
It's nothing.
Stop lying to me.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
What? Rinwell's also being weird?
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
Is it the old maiden?
A voice?
Like the original maiden?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
I mean, what's the worst could happen?
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Rules like I don't trust myself?
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more
Yeah, but
carefully.
Law is really
Law.
bad at that.
Huh? Oh, right.
So one thing, and this is embarrassing to say that I didn't actually realize before. I found out if you get all 5 in one of these orbs, you actually get something. So like, I got plus 30 attack, elemental attack for finishing this thing. And I never actually tried to finish one before, but like, it looks like this one can be finished as well. I was just always thinking, I don't want that last one. Oh, I can finish him off quite a bit. He needs a lot more stuff too. I love how I'm basically just going like, oh, let's just try and finish as many of these as possible. Like, it's not a lot, but for all the stuff I wasn't able to finish before, it feels very worth. But regardless, that will go ahead and do it for this episode.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for tuning in, and be awesome.